them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica, roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade, jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out, me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love.
So welcome guys, thank you for tuning in today. I've been off the grid for the last couple weeks, but as all of you probably know that my grandmother passed away. And she is just, I mean, every day I think I'm going to like, not break down, but every time I talk about her, it just makes me want to cry. But, you know, she always taught us to be strong. She was one of the strongest women that I know, basically. I mean, she raised me since I was 2 years old. And she just always taught us just to persevere and, you know, put God first and do what we love. So at this point, I just felt like it was time to try to go back to norm. I don't even know what norm is, but just to go back to doing the things that kind of make us happy. So as you guys know, I placed the poll on Facebook as always this week, and you know, we had the Akia and Kalalon festival, and then we have the jerk chicken breast with rice, and it was really, really close. It was only 4 votes. It won by 4 votes. Sorry, Carrie. Carrie was looking forward to it because Aki is like her favorite thing. So I'll pair it up with something next week, and hopefully you'll get all your friends to go on and vote, so that will win, so you can come here and eat next week. So this today we're going to be making like a jerk grilled chicken breast, and as you guys already know, I like to season my meats. Wash your meat first and season it and kind of leave it in the fridge overnight, so it kind of marinates. And it's always my main ingredients in almost everything that I cook is my Althea's Jamaican jerk sauce. So what I did last night, just to even it out and not make it all like you have one flat part and then you have a large part, because you know that's how most chicken breast comes. You have that really thick part and then the smaller part. I put it in a Ziploc bag, and with my little rolling pin here, I kind of mashed it out to even it out and smooth it out, and seasoned it up with the jerk sauce and everything. So this is what it came out to be. Now, if you have different options basically, because if you're somebody that loves to grill, this is perfect to put outside on the grill. And if you're not a person that likes to grill, you can just throw it in an aluminum pan, stick it in the oven, 20 minutes, flip it, 10 minutes on both sides. Make sure you put your oven at like at least 400 and make sure it's completely warmed up before you put it in there, because you don't want it to be in there too long because it gets tough and it gets all rubbery. So make sure it gets preheated to 400, put it in, flip it over 10 minutes on the other side. It's best to put foil over it because it keeps the moisture in, and then when it's cooked, you can take the foil off and put it on broil so it gets that nice brown crispy look. Okay, so if we go on this, and I'm going to put on some gloves here, we can kind of take a look at what I was referring to when I say mash it out so it's all even. So last night, I mean, when you buy these chicken breasts, it's normally like thick up here on the top. You just want to, you can, if you don't want to get yourself messy, just put it in a Ziploc bag or anything that can seal. Just use a mallet and just press it out. You can roll it or you can just bang it in and just put it out so it's just nice and flat and even. Especially if you're putting it on the grill, it makes it so much more easier to cook when it's all even and flat. Okay? So this is all seasoned up, and the oven was already going, but it was there for some time, so I ended up turning it off, and it's still pretty much hot. So we'll let it go for a little bit longer. Put it on the rack, and all the juices and stuff can fall inside the pan so it doesn't dirty up your oven. So you can just set it on the rack. And you can add more sauce to it if you want, or you want to wait until it's done. You can definitely do that. And you can cover it up or not, whichever your choice is. Since it's so flat, I like to just leave it like that and turn the temperature even up a little bit more so it's nice and brown and crispy. You can just put it in the oven. Okay, and just let it stay in there for some time. I'm going to switch around. Just get this down here. Now, there are a couple ways, and just depends on what you like to eat, how you want to do your rice. Now, we like this yellow Spanish rice. Has a little bit of flavor. Or you can actually buy the seasoning and add it into the brown rice if you want. Like, a lot of people don't like to have salt because of hypertension or whatever like that. You can just eliminate this and just get the regular brown rice. To add in flavor and to add in all the colors and things like that, you can cut up your onions, red peppers, green peppers, because those don't have any salt, and it makes it taste really, really good. So this is kind of like an Uncle Ben's, like a parboiled rice. So it's really hard to mess this one up, because unless you put like a whole zillion gallon of water in there, it's pretty much coming out the way you want it to. And this is actually a good rice, especially when you're experimenting and cooking new things. You want to start with something that's more manageable, which is basically this. You can measure 1 cup rice, 1 cup water. You can cook it on the stove, or as always, I like to use my Mr. Big Boss, because I just set it, like they would say, set it and forget it. So you put it in here, and you can put it on, you can do steam, and if you do steam for about 22 minutes, it's pretty much good. Or if you have the pressure setting, you can do the pressure setting at 15 psi, and it's only 6 minutes in there. So this is my bad boy, and I told you it's on Amazon if you want one. I love Amazon. I'm telling you, that thing has the best things. So while this is all done, we went ahead and also made some mixed vegetables to go with it. This is just cabbage. There's some broccoli in there, carrots. If any of you guys have like a Pampered Chef, you know Pampered Chef? Mm-hmm. I love Pampered Chef. I have so many Pampered Chef stuff. So it has a slicer that has like a zillion different settings. So it slices thin things, it Juliet's, it just does a whole bunch of things. And this only takes you like less than 5 minutes. Just put it in there, throw a little bit of butter and throw some seasoning, whatever you like. Mrs. Dash is my favorite thing because it doesn't have a lot of salt. And just let it sit on the stove for 5 minutes or so, and then you got some nice tasty vegetables. It doesn't have a lot of salt. It's the best thing for you to eat, especially as I always talk about us as African Americans. It is so many diseases like hypertension, diabetes, things that are prone to happen to us. So we want to make sure that we cut our salt intake, cut our fattening intake by just eliminating frying your foods, broiling it, grilling it, things to eliminate as much fat as possible, because I want all of us to live as long as we possibly can. So do some research sometimes, and you'll be so surprised that it tastes the same. It's not that, you can even fry your stuff because they have these air fryers now. So it's a good way to do different things and to stay healthy. Make sure you incorporate a multivitamin in your daily regimen, and just go walking. If you're not a workout person and you want to go jog 10 miles or lift weights, or just go walking. Just some simple walking will help. So I want to introduce my guests today, and I look, they're all on their own live. So now they're going to talk to themselves on their own live.
Oh my God.
So if you guys don't already know, Cynthia and I met at Second Chance. And then you didn't tag me in your post. You tagged Jackie. And Jackie tagged me. And I was like, why is Jackie tagging me? So this crazy good lady here came and tasted the jerk chicken while we were doing samples. Mm-hmm. And she got back in her car and she was giving my address out to everybody on Facebook. And I'm like, people are going to show up at my house wanting food. But I was like, oh, they better bring their pockets and bring their money and come on. So it was just such a good experience. And since we met and we've been talking, it's just been so positive. She's just a positive person. She's just so lovable and likable, and you can talk to her and you just feel like you just want to smile because the way she talks just makes you feel all happy. And then she has a great thing going on, and we're going to be working together soon. So I'll let you tell them about some of your creations.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone out there. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for the invite and allowing me into your home. Like she said, I am Cynthia, and I was just going by Second Chance one day. I had to get my hair cut by Jess over there.
Yay!
Barbershop. Go check her
Yep,
out.
no Jess.
But I smelled the aroma, and I was like, what is going on over there? And they had this amazing Jamaican jerk sauce, and I had to immediately go live. I was on my way to a party, but I had to pause for the cause. One, because it tastes so amazing, and then two, I love supporting all businesses, small businesses, anybody that's out there. I'm all about empowering and educating and inspiring people to just be business owners like myself. So I'm just so happy to be here. And one of the things I do is empower and educate women. I do that through in-home parties. I have a women's-based business, which is Pure Romance, and that's Parties by Clover Creations. And I normally go into people's homes and we talk about relationship enhancement products and how to spice up the love life, and also just about sexual health education too. So, and I inspire and any and everybody to, be that business owner, be an entrepreneur. I do amazing events, Clover Creation events, anything from movie nights to paint and sips. Everything always has a VIP experience to it, and I'm so humble and so excited to be here and to be working even more closely with this family. So, yay!
All right, so now that Cynthia is done, I was cutting up garnish because I like things to be pretty. So this is my cousin Fabian, and Fabian is my mom's brother's son, so it's not just a fake cousin. He's like my real cousin. And so I was talking to him like a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about, with my grandmother and, everything. And I was inboxing him like, you're going to be a pauper, you better get here at the, time. And I realized that sometimes we need to spend time with our family, and it's not just, sometimes we spend a lot of time with like a set of people because they're so close and you're always doing things with them. So I thought that I would reach out to him and say, hey, are you in the area? Do you want to come by, have some food? We can sit and chat. And Orion is outside because he has his daughter, which is cool. So I got 2 for 1 today. It's the best thing. So tell my audience what you've been up to, what you're doing, what you're planning on doing, what you want to do.
I'm definitely in here because I love food. I know she's going to have some good food, and I definitely want to support. Between me, my brother, and another friend of ours, we also have a podcast, so we understand what it means to get people to show support and to give back support. So it was a no-brainer to come down here and just be a part of family, be a part of a good time, be a part of some drinks, food, and also just see where where this can take my cousin.
Yeah,
and
because it's gonna blow up.
Exactly, and I just want to support and be a part of a good time, good food, and good family, good friends.
All right, so that's perfect. So because we're on a TV show, things are already pre-cooked. That's just the way it is. So I just want to open my Mr. Big Boss here, and my rice is in here. It is just, I love this thing. You hear me? I love it. If you got to get you one of these, let me tell you, this thing cooks, steams, pressures. I mean, I can cook oxtail in here. I can cook rice. I can cook anything in this thing. So it's the best thing ever. So get yourself one, especially if you're trying to learn how to cook and things like that. You definitely want to get yourself one of these. So, you know, you gotta spice it up, change it up, do different things. So, you know, I'm layering because you know how I like the things to be pretty. So I actually had this chicken went straight on the grill because it's so flat out. It's really easy. It's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. And then you still get that nice brown color. You know, us Jamaicans, we have to have it looking nice and brown because if it doesn't, we'll think like, oh, it ain't done and we're not eating it. So you want to make sure that you stick with what you know and try it. You know, start with one thing and work your way out. And if it works, then great. And even when it works, you can still make it better over time. So whatever works for you, stick with it. Do it as long as you enjoy it. And I know that, Cynthia, you and I are going to be doing some great things together because I, of all people, I just love to see Black people do well in whatever it is that they're doing. If it's business or if they're starting up a foundation. I know you probably watched the show that I had my friend Ricky over here. He was doing the Read Across Jamaica, which I think is a great cause. And I was in Jamaica recently. I just came back on Wednesday. And I was talking to the principal, Miss Heath, in our school about possibly, you know, doing something like that. So I got to reach out to Ricky so the next time he's in Jamaica, he definitely goes to Park Mountain Primary School in St. Elizabeth and talk to her about that and see how he can help my fellow students down there. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how far he's going to take it, you know, especially Black people, but especially when you come from another country and you see people trying to do right by your country. It's a really refreshing feeling, and it makes you want to help them more. So that's the most important thing. Just make sure you help as much as you can and just be there for each other and be supportive. And I know sometimes it's hard for us people to do that, but just try it. Try it. All right, guys, so I'm going to sit this down here.
Wow. OMG, that looks
So we got
amazing.
this so you can pick up your chicken, and that so you can pick up your rice.
Wow.
And maybe I would have made you a piece of salmon or something. You can eat it. You can
like,
eat it. Like, you might not want to touch it because it just looks so pretty.
It is.
But you can eat it.
Yay. All right, so you guys have it. We are getting ready to eat and partake in this delicious meal.
And I'm going to get Oreen.
This is
So I'll watch the baby
amazing.
so
What
he
a
can
great
eat.
experience. You have to follow her page. I'm going to tag the information in the comments box. Please like and share. Please share this video. Share, because sharing is caring. And so Jamaican jerk.
Look at Faith, like, should I get started? Like, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. So I made some cucumber juice. And then they have some Merlot. I'm not a wine person, but this was a really great bottle that was given to me by a friend. And just grab the chicken with the thong, and then you use the spoon to scoop up the rice and keep it moving. And the most important thing is the good old jerk sauce.
Yeah, the jerk
yes.
sauce. Can you hold that up?
Oh, yeah.
The camera. No, hold
Oh,
it.
the sauce.
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Look at this.
Yes, this is the
It's
best
everything.
thing. Ooh, look. Phoebe's like, yeah, I want it too.
Yes, can you please?
Look, they're sharing. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I thought I mastered popping it with the lid, but not this time.
Good day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and share, and I will be putting information in the comment box.
All right, so we'll drizzle over that, have some vegetables. And, you You can deviate away from them a little bit so they don't feel so ashamed while their mouth is going. So,
Wow.
So last week we missed the Impact Project, but I posted it on my Facebook page. So if any one of you are interested in, donating any toiletry or clothes or anything like that, you're welcome to reach out to me or reach out to Jess on Facebook, and I tagged her in that too. And if you're interested in volunteering, there's so many opportunities for you to volunteer. So we go down to Baltimore the last Sunday of each month to basically feed the homeless, and there are people there that gives haircuts and massages and different things just to give back to the community. So if you guys are interested in that, reach out to me or reach out to Jess, and we'll get you all the information that you need. It's a really good cause to just give back when you have the opportunity to. Oh, snap. And then if you guys are in Columbia area on Saturday, we're going to be at Second Chance. Second Chance, basically just sampling the sauce and the chicken. So if you haven't tasted the sauce or the chicken, you can come to Second Chance on Saturday. I don't know exactly what time it is yet. Well, it's going to be in an even time, probably like between 2 and 3 will probably be there. So you can stop by, taste some of the jerk chicken and some of my famous sauce. And as always, that I will be putting up my poll probably sometime this week, tomorrow or Thursday, for the next dish for next week. So please vote, please share, invite your friends to like the Authentic Jamaican Cuisine page. And as always, I'm trying to get people to deviate away from my personal Facebook page over to that page. So like, share, vote. And I really want this to go viral, so do whatever you can to help with that process. What else do I want to mention? That's about it.
This Saturday.
I did.
Cooking this Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm back to my cooking on Saturday. So this Saturday, if you're interested, inbox me and make your order. My menu is on the Authentic Jamaican Cuisine page. And if it's not there, you can inbox me. A lot of you already have my phone number. Send me a text message or give me a call. I would love to see a whole lot of orders this Saturday. So I look forward to serving you guys some curry chicken or some roti or some goat or snapper, maybe, or salmon, whatever it is you're liking. So I look forward to some orders this weekend. Or if you have something specific that you would like, definitely reach out to me too. And I have some ackee that I bought back from Jamaica. It's like I took the whole parvo, and I was just like, give me the suitcase. I don't want nothing in there but just ackee, and more ackee. So they were like, what are you going to do with all this? I'm like, I'm going to eat it and sell some of it. But I love going to Jamaica. Jamaica is not the richest place in the world, but the beauty of it and the love that's there is so priceless. I go back to Jamaica, and it is the littlest kids will be walking up there, and it's just such a good feeling when you go there. There's no expectations. Everybody's passing. I'm still trying to get used to everybody passing you and saying good morning. And now you can come out your house and you see your neighbor and they don't even say anything to you. I swear, by the time you get up in the morning, by like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, every single person in the community, as long as they've seen you or passed you, or even if you passed their house and they're sitting out on their porch, morning, good morning. And that just does not happen here. Sometimes I was like, my God, I said morning like 50 times just in the last hour. But it's such a good feeling, though. It's such a good feeling to see like people that, they don't have much, and the little they have, they're bringing it to you. They don't even know what's going to happen 2 hours from now. But they just bring what they have and they give it to you, and the next person brings something and give it to them. It's like a sharing. Some people grow corn, some people grow yams, some people have chickens. And you bring them some yams, they're giving you some corn. So everybody is everybody's good, and that's why they always say Jamaica, no problem, because my God, you're gonna eat regardless of where you are. Even if you gotta stop at your neighbor's house, you're gonna eat. So if all of my Par Mountain people are watching, thank you for showing me so much love every time I come there. I cannot wait to come back there. And the simplest little things, just to hang out at Solito's shop, and we have some JD and some Pepsi and chill and talk. Thank you guys. I really miss you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. So now you can deviate to the people. Deviate to the people.
This is so good.
I guess we don't need to wash your dish.
No. I clean plates. I don't leave much.
Delicious. Amazing. So good. Tasty. The rice is perfect. I need to order one of those.
Yeah, that thing is the bomb. I'm telling you, it's the bomb.
My family, we have one too. They cook rice like every day. And she cooked it in that pressure. And these. Yeah.
I used
that
to be
one
so
from
terrified
Amazon?
of these things.
That one from Amazon?
Yeah, I bought that from Amazon. And I used to be so terrified of pressure cooker because, you know, back in the time they had the pressure cooker with the little knob on the top that when it was going, the steam was coming out of it and you wonder whether it was exploding in your face.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Pressure cooker the same as a crock pot, or is it a little different?
No, a crock pot is different. A crock pot is just a pot and you plug it in and it cooks your food slowly over time.
Oh, that one's fast.
So this one, you steam, you can pressure. But it's not a crock pot. Like I used to be a crock pot queen when my kids were like playing football and stuff like that. I pop it in there in the morning and we come back at 6 and our potatoes and our carrots and our chicken was good. But this is like, I want you to cook this now kind of thing. So it's like 6 minutes and you have rice. You could cook oxtail in there. You could cook goat. You could cook everything in there. I love this thing. It was worth every penny. Trust me. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next week, and hopefully you guys will share, like, and vote on the next meal. And Carrie, I'm going to pair up the Aki again this week with something else, and hopefully it will win for you. And I just wanted to say thank you guys as always for all the support and love. It's just been amazing, just amazing. You know, how much love and support with all these things going on in my life. Is like I get up in the morning and there's like 20 messages in my inbox or messenger saying we're thinking about you, or we're thinking about you, but when are you going to start cooking again? But thank you guys for all the love and all the support. And it's times like this when you realize who the most important people are in your life, and then it also gives you a chance to show those people that, you know, what they do for you means a lot and it's important to you. So, as always, see you guys again next week, Tuesday. And as always, happy cooking.